Okay, so today's video, I'd like to talk a little bit more about what vanishing twin is actually, in case you haven't heard of the term or are not entirely sure about what it is. So vanishing twin is when a pregnancy has started as a multiple. So, I mean, obviously twin, we're talking about two, but there may be more. But when actually the one of the twins doesn't survive, it passes and only one twin survives and is born. Now, at the moment, there's estimates that actually pregnancies in 1 in 7, or even 1 in 7, 1 in 8 pregnancies could actually start as a multiple, even though only, I think it's about 1 in 70 actually end up as a twin birth. So there's a huge number of people that this impacts, and often there isn't awareness that there has been a twin, because this twin can actually not survive. It might be hours, it might be a matter of hours, it might be days, it might be weeks. Obviously, as you get further into the weeks towards the end of the first trimester, second, third trimester, then there is awareness. The mother would obviously be aware, and there's a very there's a process that she will go through. But what we're talking about with the vanishing twin is when there hasn't been any awareness, because what happens is, if for whatever reason the second fetus doesn't survive, then sometimes the tissue is absorbed back into the mother. It can be absorbed by the surviving twin, or it might just pass in some bleeding. So for some mothers, early on in pregnancy, there can be a bit of spotting, there can be a bit of bleeding, and this could actually be a vanishing twin, a twin actually passing that's so small that you'd never realize. But the implications of this, and this is, I guess, part of what I want to explore, the implications, the woundings that this really triggers in the surviving twins can be quite huge. You're really triggering some core woundings of being alone. It can be fears of not being good enough. It can be around guilt. A lot of guilt of having felt that I've taken too much and I didn't allow my twin to survive is some of the ones that I've come up with clients. It can be linking in with being able to step into your soul purpose. So I've had a client as well, and I'll go into more details of these in other videos, but a client who really felt that she couldn't, subconsciously couldn't step into being a healer, although she was qualified and everything else, because she wasn't. What came out from the session that we did was that how could she call herself a healer when she wasn't able to save her twin? So there's really deep, very deep subconscious fears, limiting beliefs, limitations that this woundings that the vanishing twins really can trigger. And this is why it's really important to explore this. And I guess what I want to do, and I said this before, is not only looking at the woundings. I want to go further than that, because there has been work done already. I've shared some of the resources on this page around this woundings, but also then looking the next part. What are the gifts that this is giving? What is it that the vanishing twins? What can we take from this? What are the gifts from it? And what is this role in Ascension and in our evolution as humanity? But yeah, I hope that kind of explains a little bit more about the vanishing twin. It's actually, the phenomenon is actually really quite common. Like I said, 1 in 7 to 8 pregnancies actually start off as multiple, and only 1 in 70 end up as being twins being born. So this affects a lot of people, even though they might not know it, and the mother might not know it, but it tests up, like I say, in kinesiology sessions. NET is another modality that also works with vanishing twins, and I'm sure there's others too, but it tests up within these sorts of sessions. And there's when the clients really connect with it, there's just this a real soul recognition, even though there's no physical evidence that this has happened. There's just this soul recognition that this is something so deep and so kind of true for them that it just elicits such a huge response. Anyway, I hope that was helpful, and it's given you a little bit more insight. If you're interested in finding out more information, or you feel that there's some twin energy, some vanishing twin energy around for you, or maybe that you're aware of something for somebody else or for a member of your family, then do get in touch. Either drop a comment down below, or send me a message. And yeah, I'd love to hear your comments or your experience with this, because I think the more that we start to share and really collect this understanding, and come together with it, I think we can understand this role a lot more. So yeah, thank you for listening, and yeah, look forward to hearing from you.